Hello, y'all on YouTube. This is Rob, the Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we got a very special unboxing. Something coming in from Quiet Carry. Been kind of excited about checking this out, so let's take a look. All right, today I'm opening up my box with my Quiet Carry Rincon. This was modded by Valley Blade Works. Really love this little guy. Kind of nerdy, but as it should be, right? Let's see what we have. Okay. Oh, feels like possibly a couple of things. Oh, okay, a couple of things here. All right, all right. Well, let's take a look at this first one here. See what we got here. All right, I was kind of excited about something trying out that they had that I thought would be really cool just to be able to look at and borrow. And I believe they're going to loan this to me. All right, so this is, if you didn't know, this right here is the Reform. This is the Reform. Now, this is very cool. It is wire clip carried, reversible, right and left hand carry. Got the wonderful thumb studs there. Beautiful milling, which reminds me a lot of, you know, the quality of all the other Quiet Carried knives. So a little small guy, but it's small because it is, in fact, a wonderful little utility knife. And I assume we can screw that apart and replace the blade on there. It is a frame lock holding this in place. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Can we reverse flick it? We can. So this little guy, let's see here, absolutely can be reverse flicked. Now this is going to be razor sharp because it's like a razor, right? This is a cool utility knife. Now I've gotten a few more utility knives in here and I've really enjoyed some of these, but I gotta tell you, this is one of those. There's a few that I've really thought were kind of cool. This is one of them. I love the knurling on here. I love the knurling on the back. I love the wire clip. I don't know if I've told you this, but I believe anybody who does the wire clip, it's the best ones are done by Quiet Carry. They just simply make the best wire clips out there. I literally want to just order their wire clips for my backup wire clips, right? When I want to use them on another knife. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, let's see here. So I can hold it here like this. You can do a little choke up right there. Yeah, you could do it if you wanted to. But certainly this is really meant to be like a really, and look at that knurling, look at that jimping all the way up to the top. So you can really use that blade well. And I believe this might be something that they worked on was the actual, the blade here. And I wonder if that's refillable. I don't know. This is my first impression, right? I'm just unboxing this, doing first impressions. I will tell you, if you're going to get, okay, I've seen like Chavez and I've seen Hawk Knives and other people do these things. And they're fantastic. Don't get me wrong. They're absolutely, here's a box, by the way. Love that Quiet Carry. See that? Anyways, I love what the other people do, but this has been like the one design that really spoke to me the most right here. I really, really like the way this looked. This just seemed really nice, and it's very fidgety, and it's like what I'd want in a little utility knife to be able to cut with. And this is something that you could use and abuse and replace the blade, right? You don't have to worry about sharpening. You just unscrew this right here and replace that, and you can get a new blade. And it goes in right in there. Yeah, that's cool. So I'm assuming there's the one screw right there that holds it in place. We'll have to look at that and get a little more information when we get there. But oh, that action is really nice for a utility knife. My goodness, this is crazy, crazy good. Wow. All right, so let's do a little zoom in here because you guys need to see this. All right, first of all, I love this up here. Love the little lines everywhere here. And I love the fact that this is a Quiet Carry blade, utility blade too. So I don't know. It just makes me feel like the steel might be just a little bit better. I don't know. I don't know. I love the knurling on here. The little in here access to not only thumb stud, but then to the lock bar. Look at that milling on that lock bar. I love that. That's really nice. And then the knurling on here with a reversible pocket clip. Tip up right hand, left hand carry. Nice big screw there. Got the little screws in the back here, but they're still T8s. Captive pivot right there. You got a steel bar insert over travel stop. You do. So I wonder, is this steel or titanium here? It's steel. All right. So steel on steel. So that's why they did it. Okay. Very good. Very good. So that's so that it won't lock up. That's really nice. You can easily reverse flick that. And you do drop it right here to a nice choil. So it's not going to guillotine. You don't want it to guillotine, especially with a nice knife like this. And you clear the detent right there. But even if you didn't, it still would drop right there. You see that? Clear the detent right there. Right there. And if it hits, you still grab it right there. I think that's really nice. Really nice. All right, so knurling over here, we can look in here. Got a nice full back spacer. We have the clip over here, the knurling on this side. Steel bar insert. We've got like a lot of weight relief in there in the titanium scales. And these are titanium, by the way, if you're curious. Of course, that's steel clip. I love the thumb studs. It's a nice touch as well. Got quiet carry on that side. And over here, you got the little quiet carry emblem over here. I think that's a nice little touch. And then this goes through right here, and I'm assuming that locks it into place. Really, really cool. Really nice. I love the rounding. So all this fits really well into hand. So you can see with my big meaty hands, I can do 3 fingers here, which for a utility knife, that's about average, right? I mean, if I'm going to break down boxes, this would be a great, great breakdown box. I got to tell you, if I wanted to have one for my collection, just to be my box breakdown knife, this might be it. I really dig this a lot. This is really cool. All right, let's do a little close-up here so you can see it. I think that's pretty stunning. I mean, as far as utility knife goes, this is probably the best looking one that I've seen so far. For me, I personally really enjoyed this a lot. You guys, there may be others I know out there that have made some fantastic ones. I know Chavez Knives does some. I know Hawk Knives does them, and I know others have done them. But this is the one that speaks to me the most. I really dig this one right here. It's really nice. Action is really crazy. It's got to be phosphor bronze, right? Yeah, looks like phosphor bronze, I think. Yeah, it looks like phosphor bronze. Really nice. And look, and you even have a little detent here, so let's listen to it. See that detent? It locks in on this part of the blade over here. And it's got enough of a crisp little detent for a nice flick. And I could middle finger reverse flick this. Because this is nice and flat, you can easily get in there to do that as well if I wanted to. And you can slow roll it, which is nice. Slow roll it open. I think that's really cool. Sorry about the door there. Yeah, I think this is pretty stunning. I really dig this. Yeah, so this is part 1 of 2 from Quiet Carry unboxing. I really like this little guy. What do y'all think about it? I think this is a pretty cool little utility knife. I'm really digging this one. Wow. Wow. Yeah. There's nothing I would adjust on here. The only thing I'd want to know is we're going to get more of these blades. I'm going to have to turn that. I think it's pretty stunning. It's already getting that part of the year. It's getting chilly out and stuff. So, yeah, I really like this guy a lot, to tell you the truth. Jimping is very aggressive here, which is if you're working in gloves and you're in a construction area, that's really nice. Because when it comes to utility, and there's got just enough little right there to get in on it, just be careful. I mean, if you got gloves on, you'll probably be a little more safe than not. It is nice and rounded right there for that, but it definitely works really well, I think. As far as really getting into boxes and stuff, you can really grip on there well. That's super cool. That's super cool. Yeah, look at that. Really cool. All right, man. I don't know. It's just stinking cool. I don't know why I really dig this utility knife. I've not gotten into a whole bunch of utility knives, but this one really kind of gets me. All right, let me know what you think about it. I will give you a full review of this. Absolutely. I got to return this, though. I don't know how much I can use it. I'll have to ask them. I like it so much, maybe I can buy it from them. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully see if they allow me maybe to buy this one here. So we'll see. All right. If you found this content fun, helpful, interesting, entertaining, or informative, would you please consider hitting that like button down below? And if you've already hit that like button, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button as well. Subscribing and liking the channel, it really does help out. It allows me to grow, produce more content, do more things, ultimately more things for you guys. So thank you to everyone out there who likes the channel, who enjoys the content, and who's just part of the whole community. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, maybe consider hitting the notification button as well so you can be notified of future content like this and other videos. Big shout out to my channel members. You do 2 amazing things. You encourage me by being members. Thank you, sincerely. Secondly, because of your generous support, I can do things sooner than I thought I could. Budget banger giveaway each week. Check out knives, be able to cover costs of shipping, all sorts of stuff. So thank you. My small way to say thank you to you, I want to do 2 things for you. 1, brand new channel members, email me your name and address so I can mail you a channel sticker. That's for all brand new channel members. 2, All members, all channel members, you're eligible for the once a month members exclusive giveaway. Each week we do budget banger giveaway, but that 1 week in a month we'll have 2 giveaways with the members exclusive giveaway. So members, that's 2 giveaways. Everyone else is just 1, but you get to be eligible. You could win both, and you can be in both, right? And if you want to become a member, there's a link down below in the description how to become a member. I have 3 different tiers. Would love to have you. And if you're like, hey, I thought there's some other stuff. Yeah, there is. There's emojis and comments in the live stream. There is kazoo salutes to you, obviously, all throughout the live streams. There are 1-year, 2-year, and soon to be 3-year exclusive little stickers and holographic magnets and whatever else to recognize you guys. And then, of course, there is exclusive content. So that is something that I try to do, just a small way for me to say thank you. If any of that sounds interesting to you, please check me out over on Instagram as well at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.